It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you are joining us today as we enter the final episodes of the NBA regular season. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. And it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. One of the guys you're going to see tonight, Victor Oladipo, and he is just a monster at the off-guard position. What do you say, Kenny, about how he uses his strength to his advantage?
I mean, he's probably stronger than like 95% of the guards that he plays against. Uses it well, gets in. He finds the contact on the offensive end, which most guys are physically defensively, but on the offensive end, he's physical.
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Orlando Magic are ready for this thing to get started. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Look at Toronto. They sit in 11th in the East right now, not quite in the gutter, just in limbo.
Yeah, and this is a matchup that has not gone well for them. 0-2 on the season series. This is the last opportunity to get a little bit of redemption.
You know what, Greg? This team has an awful lot of pride, and getting swept would not sit well with them. I mean, I look for them to pull out everything, all the adjustments, all the tricks, to try to prevent that from happening.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Orlando, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Freak in at the small forward position. He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Lowry against Payton. Right side Lowry. He dishes it to Carroll. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas, good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Freak kicks to Gordon. Banked in off the glass.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
There's the pass to Carroll for the three. And it's Freak with the rebound. So it's Orlando now. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And it's DeRozan missing. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against the Rockets in Houston.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Payton kicks to Freak. Down low. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Freak.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
DeRozan on the wing. Fades away. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Toronto where they beat the Raptors.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Outside for Lowry. Oladipo against DeRozan. Here's Carroll. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for a moment. They've had a tough time against this team, losing both of their games against them this season. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You've got to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand, and so far we haven't been able to do that. Guys, let's see if tonight's any different.
And Doris, thank you so much. And guys, how do you view coach's strategy in terms of limiting those shooters?
Well, I think he knows how dangerous they can be if they get hot. So it's a sound approach. Defensively, though, they have to stick like glue to those guys.
That's absolutely essential. I mean, preventing high-quality shots has to be the highest priority. An absolute must. The one-hand tomahawk for you, folks. That's automatic highlight reel material.
That got their entire bench right up and out of their chair.
And Kevin, how about the reaction from his teammates? Not just on the bench. Look at the guys even in the game.
DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Carroll, no one around him. Drains the 19-footer. Carroll's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing
for a moment to see which of them has the hottest hands since the All-Star break. The third spot, DeMar DeRozan.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, and it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And not only can they light it up from the perimeter, Greg, but they get their buckets getting to the rim as well. I mean, aggressive moves to the basket are always going to help your shooting percentage. You got to get some easy ones to shoot a high percentage.
The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Inside, kicks it out to Jennings. Offensive rebound, Glatch. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Passes to Ross. Patterson against Gordon. Ross with a wide open look. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Magic have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Now here's Freak. 32 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Patterson, the screen, shoots the 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Now, here's Lowry. Following the miss by Freak. Count that one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Ross with the steal. Here's Powell. Sinks that one from the post.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Freak dishes to Gordon. That's good. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And power forward Patrick Patterson getting better every season. He said that
I think my 3 years at Kentucky.
Patterson, Clark, exactly. Raptors trail by 7. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jamari Carroll is out there with Terrence Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. To the middle. And Freak throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Outside DeRozan. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Orlando leading by 3. Inside, there's Freak. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, he was tremendous. He ended with 32 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. This performance was just the latest in a string of performances for his team, as they have been playing well of late. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
To the wing right side. Outside Carroll. Orlando grabs the miss. Freak's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Vucevic kicks to Freak. It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Payton against Lowry. Valanciunas with a screen on Payton. Up off the screen. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from DeRozan. Payton kicks to Freak. Three-pointer. Knocked loose.
He saw that one was going long, and he tracked it down.
Here's DeRozan, and he hits it to tie the game up. DeRozan's got 9 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Freak, and he gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Freak's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Gordon missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And here's Lowry. He had 16 points in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Here's DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. It's all tied.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that, because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to continue to pound it into the post. But we've shot the ball well. I'll give us...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He's got 10 rebounds and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
So on the floor for Orlando, the backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Freak in at the 3 spot. Lowry against Payton. Lowry passes to Jones. And he drops it in from the low post. Jones has got 8 points.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
The drive by Vucevic. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Freak dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Freak. Back to Vucevic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And now a 4-point Magic lead. Now the dish to Kira. Takes a three. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Magic moving the ball around. And Jones sends it back. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And that's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled on the shot. And now that we have a second, let's take a look at the job these point guards have been doing since the All-Star break. Tremendous assist numbers you see right there. Number 5, Kyle Lowry.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Dishes it to Freak. He kicks to Gordon. To the inside. There's Freak. And it comes off the front of the rim. Raptors trail by 4. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. That's tipped. Stolen by Gordon. Freak kicks to Gordon. Out left to the wing. Feeds to Freak. Blatch with it. Working on Jones. And the basket by Blatch.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Lowry gets double teamed. Out to DeRozan. No one near him. Blatch pulls it in.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Lasagna. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's an 8-point Magic lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Carroll dishes to DeRozan. Rocket 6. And yes, sir, that one drops. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel. And now let's get a look at the numbers for DeRozan. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Got that one up quick. Ross has got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pick by Vucevic. Pass to Lasagna. Wide open look. And it's Orlando with another.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Raptors trail by 7. Taken away by Williams. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. Freak kicks to Vucevic. And again, it's Orlando converting. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The feed to Williams. They set the pick. And Freak throws it down.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal. Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Orlando ranks league-wide. First in field goal percentage, first in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And here's Jennings outside, and he gets it to go. Jennings has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Raptors trail by 14. Kicks to Ross. They need this. That's good. Ross has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
And that one's good. Freak.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
From deep, it's hauled in by the Raptors.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Jennings against Lowry. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the jam by Ross.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Raptors trail by 14. DeRozan at the 2 with Ross playing the 3. Patrick Patterson is out there with Scola. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Patterson, the screen. Scola sets a screen for Ross. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ross has got 11 in the second half.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Toronto. Terrence Jones comes in for Patrick Patterson. Damari Carroll's checked in for Terrence Ross. And both free throws good from Freak. Lowry with the ball. Lowry drawing the double team. Valanciunas, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
Valanciunas hits them both. Magic leading by 11. Freak with it. Jones covering. Freak passes to Vucevic. Here's Hazanya. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Lowry drawing the double team. DeRozan dishes to Carroll. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And the pass to Valanciunas. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Freak kicks to Vucevic. Score that one for him, his 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline. Here's DeRozan. Clark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
Yeah, definitely not, guys. Not with all the time that's still left in this game.
That's good.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
He feeds it to Ross. This one for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Magic leading by 8. The kick out to Oladipo. Magic moving the ball around. Freak passes to Payton. Shot from 12. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Payton. And that's now 22 points for Vucevic.
I want everyone here in Canada Center to get up and cheer on your game band.
Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas is checked in for Patterson. Terrence Jones comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Lowry in for Powell. 1:43 left in the fourth. Jones with the screen on Payton. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Ross.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Vucevic. Freak dishes to Vucevic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Okay, man, put your hands together for your dance time.
Outside DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas. And Lowry gets double teamed. Ross on the wing. He dishes it to Lowry. Ross with room to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Freak. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Jones. Payton against Lowry. Ross on the wing. Goes up. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that. His effort's been unbelievable.
And Jones over to help. Another miss by Orlando. Ross kicks to Valanciunas. Three-pointer. Missed. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation. Freak. He had a triple-double tonight, which is a perfect example of how strong his play has been. The fact that this is yet another triple-double game for him is a true mark of his consistency playing at the highest level.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
His offensive performance was the main reason they walked out of here with the win tonight. You got a sense early on it was going to be a big game from him. His attitude, his swagger, it was B-I-G. He gave them an ultra-reliable option every time down the floor.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Boston Celtics as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old montage, old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy.
And we're here in Boston, Massachusetts. What a gorgeous, beautiful setting. Lovely twilight view of downtown Boston. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a win against the Raptors in Toronto.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Freak in at the three, the small forward. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Payton passes to Freak. The kick out to Oladipo. 4 on the clock. Here's Gordon. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gordon's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Orlando. Magic on defense. Thomas with the ball. Now Payton defending. Sullinger, a screen on Payton. Pass to Sullinger. Plenty of space. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Payton kicks to Freak. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Crowder. Off target from three-point range. So it's Orlando now. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Crowder after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. In the corner, Bradley with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Freak. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got 5 now.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Bradley against Gordon, and it's Bradley off the drive. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Sullinger with a screen for Bradley. The feed to Sullinger. Here's Crowder. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Crowder's got his first points of the game. Freak kicks to Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Thomas against Payton. And stolen by Freak. Down low. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Freak.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Deflects the pass. The Celtics working the ball around now. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Knocks down the 3-ball. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And it's Gordon missing. Celtics trail by 4. Double team on Thomas. Pass to Crowder. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Thomas after the Magic pick up 2. He dishes it to Sullinger. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Sullinger's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up. All right, let's keep it going to your Celtics dancers.
And Orlando has possession. It's a 3-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston, Derrick Rose is out there with Smart. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Mickey in at the 4. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 30 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Orlando.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Sullinger comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Isaiah Thomas in for Derrick Rose. Up the floor. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And the basket by Blatch.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Thomas with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Sullinger. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Jared Sullinger. To the middle. Here's Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Austin with the ball. After the Magic pick up 2. Bradley dishes to Sullinger. Here's Mickey. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And the Celtics making a change here. Rozier's checked in, then for the Magic. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Fournier, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Williams. Here's Mickey, Blatch covering. Outside Bradley, just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. That's good by Mickey. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
To the inside, Freak, and he converts the layup. Freak's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Crowder, he's checked in for Bradley. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Here's Crowder. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Rozier, the pass to Thomas. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Rozier. Boston, no good that time either.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Oladipo, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Magic lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Freak. He has 14 points and 6 assists. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
So on the floor for Orlando, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Freak in at the 3 spot.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
From deep three-point range, shot is no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
Second shot opportunity, and Gordon with the lay-in. Good. Gordon's got 8 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Bradley. Here's Crowder. His three-pointers off the mark.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Takes the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Bradley, no one around him. Boston, no good that time either.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
The lead pushed to double digits. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They set the screen. Here's Crowder. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
Shot's good. Payton's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Freak. Launches a 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
They double him with Freak. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Celtics have gone 9 of 13 from the line, and the first one drops. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Mickey, and Smart subbed in for Jay Crowder. And the Magic making a change here. Good on both. Magic leading by 15. Payton kicks to Freak. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 5 assists tonight.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Sullinger. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Celtics trail by 17. The finish. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Outside Bradley. Sullinger the screen. The dish now to Thomas. The three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jennings passes to Freak for the three. That's good. Freak's got 15 points in just the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Bradley. He's tightly guarded. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Blatch the pass to Freak. Vucevic dishes to Jennings. Drains the three-pointer. Jennings has got his first 3 points of the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Smart, wide open, he fires. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Sullinger. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas.
Well, a good game tonight for Thomas. He's got 8 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Mays checked in, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bradley.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's Olynyk, and he lays it straight in. Olynyk's got 5.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Good if it goes. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. checked in for the Celtics. Bradley comes in for Rozier. Orlando also making some changes. Freak's checked in for Hazanya, and it's Payton in for Williams. They've got Jared Sullinger. Rose is out there with Bradley. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Mickey in at the power forward. That's the Boston 5. 5 to shoot, picked by Vucevic. Here's Freak. The Magic again can't hit.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
There's the pick. Rose double teamed. Celtics passing it around. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Oladipo outside. Out to Payton. He feeds it to Freak. Oladipo left side. The pass to Vucevic. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Celtics trail by 20. Bradley with the ball. Now Payton defending. Rose, that's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Gets a very good look and converts.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Crowder with the steal. Now here's Rose. D right on him. All alone. And another basket for Boston.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Payton. And now that's 35 points for Freak. Down low, it's stolen by Vucevic. Now here's Freak, defended by Crowder. Gordon kicks to Freak. Dishes to Oladipo. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Oladipo. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Boston making a switch here. Thomas is checked in, and the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 19. Outside Bradley. It's rebounded by Payton.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Oladipo.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming in.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Give it up. Substitution on the court.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's May. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jay Crowder comes in for Gerald Wallace. Bradley's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Thomas subbed in for Rozier. Back to Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 21.
They're forcing the ball inside. and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything. Oh! Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Wiz.
The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And here's Smart. Kicks it to Olynyk on the wing. Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Boston again missing. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Freak. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Here's Azania. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Smart with the ball. Wide open. And that one's good. Now Freak missed. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
His passing was what impressed me the most about his performance. He was always looking for a teammate in a space, keeping all his options open. It's really refreshing to see the mindset coming from a position other than the point. He finished with 10 assists, and those played a big role in this win.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Hart,